Hello there. Well, we've seen plenty of sunshine throughout the weekend. Also a few outbreaks of rain for some, but that is the last of the wet weather that we'll see for quite a few days yet, because for much of next week it's looking dry and settled, high pressure dominant, more sunshine, and it will feel warmer by day and milder by night too. Just watch out for the possibility of some rather murky mornings with mist and fog patches developing, especially where the winds stay light.
Maybe things are about to get better. Good morning.
Good morning. Obviously, of course, all the schools back, everybody back at work again. Yep, the weather is set to cheer up, and a lovely start to the week is on its way. This is a scene a short while ago on the coast of northeast England. These weather fronts are just pushing to the north, which means under those clearer skies and light winds last night, we do have an issue with the fog around. This is from parts of Warwickshire this morning. Good morning, both. Good morning to you as well. This is how we'd like to start a Monday morning, I think, weather-wise. Sunshine coming up with the horizon here just outside Aberdeen right now, and it's the start of what will be plenty of lovely sunrises this week. Indeed, the sunshine's coming home, John. Sally, good morning to you. Yeah, beautiful sunrise here in Solihull. Ahead of what will be a really pleasant week for many. A lot of dry, sunny weather to come for the vast majority, and it will feel warmer than we ended last week, that's for sure. This is high cloud, which will turn the sunshine a bit hazy in the north and the west, but under the clear skies elsewhere, well, this shot from Salford gives the clue. A lot of dense fog around right now, a bit problematic on some of the roads. Morning to you as well. There is indeed a foggy start for some this morning. If you're yet to set out on your commute, that fog is causing a few issues on the roads across the country. It's looking good, John. Very good morning to you as well. Yes, bit of fog around at the moment, but this is something we've not seen for a while, but not too far away from us, of course. You've seen on the news, this is the remnants of Storm Boris. So yet to produce yet more rain in the same areas in the next 48 hours before gradually easing. We're in the west, of course, of Europe, and it's here where high pressure is in charge. But it's under that area of high pressure we've seen fog form. This nicely shows it up on the hills around Llangollen. We've got some clear skies overhead. Down in the valley, the fog and low cloud is fairly thick, and we'll see that a few times in different places throughout this week.
I think from the photo behind you, we can guess what you're going to say.
Foggy, Sally. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's the straightforward answer. Quite a bit of fog around this morning. Very good morning too. But as the fog clears, you can see from this shot in Bury, you can get some interesting phenomenon. This is your fogbow, the fog equivalent of a rainbow. And here's what we call a Brocken spectre. This is where the shadow of the person taking the photo cast onto the fog, and just around it you get a halo. So some things to look out for if the fog is clearing with you this morning.
There are some signs of autumn out there this week, including the fog that some of us had to start the morning this morning. But actually, at times over the next few days, it is going to feel more like summer with some blue sky and some sunshine.
Good afternoon. High pressure is in charge, which means we have some settled conditions for the next few days. For this afternoon, plenty of sunshine, it's dry and it's warm.
Hello there. Well, it really has been a beautiful start to the week out there across the London region. Lots of lovely sunshine, actually feeling quite warm for the time of year as well. And more of the same really through the next few days. It will be a little breezy at times, and just worth noting later in the week, an increasing risk of seeing a few showers coming our way.
And we've got an area of high pressure that's settling our weather down really for most of this week, We've had some lovely sunny weather then today here in Capel Curragh and pretty much nationwide.
And a lovely, bright, sunny start to the week. And Kew Gardens, I think, behind you.
Yes, it is. A lovely day to visit. We had pure blue sky and sunshine for much of the day. It was really warm as well, unusually so for this point in September. We got temperatures just shy of 21 Celsius at Teddington earlier on. Now, our weather watchers pictures, of course, everyone likes to take pictures of the sunshine. This was earlier down in Richmond. Perfect conditions for hiring that boat, but a little more cloud this afternoon. Not a huge amount. Didn't get in the way of the sunshine or of the temperature, but we did see that cloud bubble up. Now, that cloud is largely dispersing as we head through this evening and overnight. And on the whole, we're looking at clear skies tonight. Now, there is a G3 geomagnetic storm forecast for tonight, and we've got near enough perfect conditions in some respects to see the northern lights, but there's a big but. Now, there is a good chance you'll see that. However, there is a big bright moon. It's not quite full. The full moon, the super harvest moon, is tomorrow night. Something else to watch in the skies. Tonight, though, it is quite big and therefore projecting quite a lot of light, and that could cancel out the chance of us seeing the northern lights, but it is worth a look.
And prepare for some cool nights but some pleasantly warm days as high pressure takes control for much of this week.
And Alex, lucky Alex is in Jersey and you're there just in time, aren't you, for the sunset? Beautiful.
It has been a wonderful day here and we've got a lovely evening on our hands. We came here to chase the sunset. I say we lucked out, but of course I do know a thing or two about the weather, and just take a look and catch the last of the sunset. It's just dipping in the distance there with the Le Corbusier lighthouse in the distance as well. All looking lovely. We've had a very fine day. In fact, high pressure is firmly in control. It's going to stay like this as we head through the coming days as well. And also, this is a hotspot for dolphins. Unfortunately, we didn't luck out today, but when we got here a little early this afternoon, I bumped into a local lad called John, and he's been photographing them for years. And these are common dolphins which were spotted yesterday afternoon, and just look at the conditions. Flat. The sea is like glass. Oh, it was absolutely wonderful. Unfortunately, we haven't seen anything like that here today. But as I say, conditions are shaping up to be pretty nice as we head through the next few days. Good for the dolphins as well. Let's take a look actually at our air mass chart. And that kind of shows what's going to happen. It's got the jet stream on it as well, and that's going to be making its way to the north as we head through the coming days. So we're going to be pulling in that warmer air from the near continent. So temperatures are going to be largely above average up and down the country, with the warmer conditions certainly down towards the south, where we could see highs of around 24 or 25 degrees Celsius by the time we get to, say, Wednesday or Thursday. But on the whole, some good days to look forward to. But one thing we're going to have to watch out for, which is something that we had a bit of last week, is those cooler nights. Although I don't think it is going to be as cool as what it was last week. So probably escaping a frost. But if you're going to be off out first thing tomorrow morning, it is going to be on the fresh side. So you may temporarily need an extra layer.